What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog. I'm still on paternity leave, so I'm kind of bouncing in and out of the project. Appreciate everyone on their congratulations on the last video. And the team's gonna kind of run with it this week. We've got a retaining wall to put in. We're gonna be doing some decking. So for the most part, I'm gonna leave it in their hands and we'll see how they do. Let's go.
Walk away from the machine so you can hear what I'm saying, but the plan for that is we got to get that drainage. There's 3 gutters going into that drain that will then go along under the retaining wall and head out into the woods and nature through a pop-up drain, but also the patio is going to be draining onto that too. It'll be sloped just a little bit towards it. It's a permeable patio anyway, so a lot will just go through the patio, but what won't will fall down into this perforated pipe that we're putting down there, and then it will go all into the side of the yard. So stay tuned on how that goes. But Sean's not here, so just another Seanless day, and I think we're gonna knock this out. So let's see how it goes. All right, Frank, Sean's not here, so it's me and you. We got to make this vlog interesting. What do you think?
Congratulations on the new baby. We'll start with that.
Yep.
We're in the process of roughing in the gas line again. As you can see, we've got this with the fireplace.
Yep.
And we're working on the other one over there. This will be our shutoff, which will go to the Dante valve, which will then eventually go to the fireplace.
Perfect.
And over there, it'll go from the shutoff to the grill directly.
Awesome. All business. Frank's all business.
Thank you.
Nice. All right, let's go check in on the hardscaping. So we have plumbing and electric here right now while we're doing some hardscaping. So a lot of things are happening. What do you got going on, Nick?
Putting the pipes down so that we can lay the crushed down.
Nice.
Work our way down that.
Is everything going smoothly? Any hiccups?
Not really, huh? Oh my God, you wouldn't believe what happened.
What?
There were so many hiccups. you should edit that in there.
Perfect.
And then it comes back to this spot and you're like,
yeah.
I was just kidding. That was all acting.
Number one actor,
send
Nick.
me the SAG card. I promise I will watch the movies. You don't have to even make that a rule for me. And how are you even gonna vote if you don't watch the movie?
Yeah. You're an honest guy.
Nah.
All right. I went to the Phillies game on Friday, and they were giving out JT Realmuto bobbleheads, and I have an extra one. Do you want it?
Sure. I'll take it. You want to hear something funny? My TV that sits on like a cabinet or whatever, but it has drawers. The chopped drawer is glass, and it's all like Phillies stuff that you can play games.
Perfect.
So I
You
got
can have this one. Oh, good. That one was loosey-goosey.
You're a small room, bro.
No.
Could you find a bigger one?
I don't think I could find a bigger one. Unless I'm stealing it from Thor.
Just like that, we have a wall, partially a wall. It's gonna go all the way back there, around the pool. But this is a great start, it looks awesome. Happy with it, Jose?
Nice job.
You did a great job. All right, now it's time for our giant stone delivery because we got to fill in this whole patio space with a bunch of stone. So they're here right now. Got a full triaxle of stone. He's trying to make his way down the driveway. Hopefully he's a good driver. That's a lot of stone. Well, now we just got a lot of stone to move, so. So now we just got a lot of stone to move.
Yeah. Got a rake.
It would be really. Huh? Just that? Yeah. That's 20 tons.
Oh, 20?
Yeah.
So we've got our retaining wall in, we've got our stone almost up to grade, and what we're gonna work on next is getting our stairs in there. The reason we wanted to get the retaining wall done, get that grade up, was so that we could frame out our stairs on that side, and then we want to jump back onto the deck. So we have our framing inspection supposed to be tomorrow, so hopefully they actually do come tomorrow and we can start on our decking, because I don't want to get all the patio kind of done before we get the deck done, because there's just going to be a ton of dust. There's going to be a ton of, you know, debris and all that kind of stuff. So I want to wait a little bit.
No one cares about that. Talk about the baby.
Oh, okay. Baby's doing great. Mom's doing great. I'm doing great. I'm pretty tired, but besides that, it's great. Everything's going good, and back to work. Again, didn't really sleep much, but I'm here, so I'm gonna be kind of bouncing in and out this week and getting back into the swing of things. So Sienna Noel is here, and I'm here. Getting a little tired, but I'm here. So that's what we got going on. We're going to jump back onto the deck and hopefully get decking down this week and be able to start working on some of our details, like framing out the kitchen. We've got a lot of stuff on top of the deck, built-in bar. We're doing a built-in couch. We've got the fireplace wall. So we'll be getting to all that, and it's gonna start coming together, so stay tuned. Making some really good progress here. I've been kind of in and out from home to here, popping in, almost ready, come back full time to the job site, but soaking up these last couple days of paternity leave here. So just kind of popping in intermittently and making sure, you know, we're all on track and we've got everything figured out. So let me show you where we're at right now. Yesterday we got our framing inspection, so that's why we kind of stopped with this last week, jumped on the patio so that electrician could come in, get all of our electric, plumbers could come in, get our plumbing lines, and we'd be ready for rough inspection and we could lay all of our decking. So got that yesterday. We're laying our decking and pretty simple here. Not a crazy complicated layout for our decking pattern. We're just doing Costa 5.5 all the way back. And one thing that we try to figure out here is making sure that, you know, we're not going to have a rip at the front of stairs where it's going to be obvious. So we kind of lay everything out to make sure that we're not going to have any surprises. Like, we don't want to have right at the step like a 1-inch rip of decking, because that's going to be, you know, very noticeable. So it's a little hard to do when you have a couple different dimensions of deck. You have to pick somewhere to start. So we have started on this deck, and what we're gonna have to do is just pack out the front a little bit, and we're gonna match it on this side right here, just to make sure that little detail looks good at the end, because we want, as you're walking down the stairs, everything to look the same. We want it to be a 5.5 Costa board, and then go into our border, which is gonna be 3.5 Kaya and a 7.25 Costa. So we've got that figured out. Now it's just kind of run and gun. We've got to add one more piece of blocking over here and we'll be good. But yeah, moving along. This is kind of the easy part. We're gonna get to a lot of the fun stuff after this with our fireplace wall. We're doing a built-in couch and our bar. So we'll get this decking laid, and then we can jump to all the cool stuff. So let's go.
First day back to work. You
Yeah.
had time to get a haircut.
Yeah, me and Max went and got a haircut yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. We got the same haircut.
Same one?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so, well, should we check out what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right.
That's funny. That ladder print on the plywood.
I guess your threshold for comedy is a little lower than mine. All right, so
You don't think that's kind of weird? It looks weird.
here we are. We got the bones of the structure up, decking mostly down. We're really getting to some of the details that are gonna make this whole thing come together. Number one, we've got a really cool design for our TV wall. We're gonna have a fireplace down below. We've got to build out this wall pretty deep. So what we're gonna do, we've got the fireplace going below. We're gonna do an entire recessed TV and shelving kind of unit. I think it's gonna look really cool. It's gonna create some dimension. We'll have those built-in shelves. It'll switch up the material a little bit. It's gonna be really cool. And then over here, my favorite way to maximize usable space is to build things in. When you build in the seating and the furniture, you maximize every square inch. So what we're doing here, bar, we're gonna play around with the idea of integrating a mini fridge at the end of this bar, and then we're gonna do a built-in couch. So something that we've done one other time, and it really works great to, like I said, maximize every square inch. So we can make this couch all the way up to our fireplace wall. We can build it all the way across our bar, and it's just gonna tie in seamlessly, and it's gonna add at least a couple extra seats, which is gonna be great. So by tomorrow, we should have a finalized footprint of this, and we can start building. Well, that's it for this video. We already got the couch built, we got the ceiling up, we got the wall done, but you're gonna have to wait for the next video to see how we build it all. This custom couch is gonna be absolutely awesome. So make sure you hit subscribe, stay tuned. Until next time, this has been Premier Outdoor Living.